is the owner of Rainvas. So, looking forward to it.
So we are going to have a conversation about my journey, and I am quite nervous but excited.
Welcome Kalyani, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Nitya, for having me.
That's great. So let's dive in. So we want to know that how was your journey to becoming an entrepreneur?
First of all, I never thought that I would be an entrepreneur someday. After school, I actually wanted to go into fashion, but because the circumstances did not allow me to do that, so I just decided that I should do something of my own. And since I was already an artist, I'm a born artist, so I wanted to do something with that, and I just started making small things. So I just started posting my artwork on Instagram, and a person reached out to me and he said that can I sell it to them, and I was like, okay, maybe. So that is where the idea came from. What I'm making is actually something that is scalable, and that was when I decided that okay, let's do this. And I just started a small business from home. Gradually it kept growing, and here I am.
That's amazing. I think that part was your eureka moment.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to know, like, how did you learn about e-commerce?
When the idea struck me that my artwork could be products, actually, I started researching a lot. I started taking up a lot of internships. I took a lot of jobs. I have worked in sales, I have worked in marketing, I have worked in calling, I worked in management and administration and a lot of other things. I wanted to try out every field that was related, even remotely, to e-commerce or business. So that's how I started gaining these skills one by one, and I think that really helped me to build a business.
That was amazing. So why did you choose to partner with Girl Bar Talk, and how do you think it will help you grow?
Okay, so let me tell you a story how I came to know Girl Bar Talk. I was actually attending an online event, and I think there was somebody from Girl Bar Talk team in that event who introduced themselves, and I was just curious, what is Girl Bar Talk? I took a screenshot of the message that person has sent, and I mean, it's funny, it's really funny, like how small things, we ignore small things in our life. When I was taking that screenshot, I didn't know that was going to be my future one day. And after the session ended, I searched for Girl Bar Talk. I went through the website, I went through the Instagram, and I emailed the team immediately that I want to collaborate with you. I don't know what came to my mind. I just said that I want to collaborate with you, and then after that we have had multiple collaborations, online, offline events. And one day, while I was scrolling through memes on my phone, actually at midnight, I received a message, an invitation to a Zoom call, and I joined that Zoom call and I met Samir, I met Rachita, and they told me everything I had to know about Girl Bar Talk, and I just knew that this is where I have to be, okay, like no doubt. So yeah, that was the moment, like okay, this is going to be my future, this is going to be my brand's future, this could be our future together.
That's great. I think it was not just the luck but your hard work that brought you here.
Oh my god.
Okay, so with great power comes great responsibilities. So how do you manage it all?
I just like to believe that we manage the things that are mismanaged, or we balance the things that are imbalanced. And I don't think I have imbalance in my life, so I don't need to balance it even then. Of course, it's challenging managing everything on my own. I make mistakes a lot. Sometimes things get delayed because there's nobody to help. But I think that is where the motivation comes from, because there are millions other like me, a lot of small businesses that are managing everything on their own, just like me, and none of us are complaining because this is the life we chose. So yeah, I would say that's how I manage things.
That's really brave of you.
Thanks.
Okay, so my next question to you is, how are you as a person when you are not, being an entrepreneur? How are you like that? When you're not working, we wanna know. How's Kalyani?
Okay, so Kalyani is an average small town girl. That's what she represents. She has big dreams. She wants to explore the world. She wants to explore cities. She wants to explore people. She loves people, but the kind of society that she comes from, I think it has made her into a quiet, embarrassing and shy kind of person. But if you give me time, like if you spend time with me, if I'm comfortable with you, if I open up to you, you won't be able to shut me up.
Okay, so for the word average, there's nothing average about you. I believe you're a queen. Oh my god, sorry if I can use that word. You're a queen who is, on its way to conquer the world.
We are all queens.
So, you had a lot of experiences and some great ones. What are the challenges you faced?
Okay, so the biggest challenge is being a business owner, because I come from a family where even in my extended family you wouldn't find somebody in business at all. And I think I'm a little bit proud to say that after I started, a lot of people in my family started their own business too. So, and I get calls from people, I get messages from my relatives saying how I inspired them to start their own work. And I think I'm a little bit proud of that. But because I come from a family where nobody even knew the B of business, so that was the biggest challenge to me. How do I start? Where do I start? Who do I go to if I have to take a decision? The complete risk is on me. I don't know who to go to. I don't have a mentor, a guide, or anybody else. And as for doubts, everybody has had their doubts on me, even my family members, my parents. But I think parents are just being protective, family is just being protective, others are just being them.
Paranoid.
Yeah, like why, how, you should be doing something else, you should be a teacher, or you should go and work into a bank, you have studied commerce, go do this, go do that, listen to us, don't go there, don't do this. And I think when people put those obstacles in front of you, you want to prove it, like you want to prove that those obstacles mean nothing to you and you're going to do it someday. It will take time, but keep your patience, keep your calm, and you're going to do it all. So yeah, I had negative experiences, a lot of them. I can remember myself crying at nights because of a lot of indignified comments on me. But thank you. I really want to thank all those people who said those things, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here.
Oh my god, I'm not crying, guys. Okay, so that's really amazing, and I think everybody could relate to what you just said. Everybody goes through the same at some point in their life, and it's high time you stop being little proud of yourself and you should be wholeheartedly proud of you. And I think the whole team at Girl Power Talk is proud of you, and
Thank you so
we are so
much.
glad to have you here. Okay, so what one message do you have for other women who have products and have a vision?
Please stop treating yourself as women first and start treating yourself as a human. Like, I know equality and all matters, but I think we limit ourselves when we say that we are, women entrepreneurs and we are this, we are that. So just be an entrepreneur. Think like an entrepreneur. You don't need to be allowed to do anything, okay? I never took permission from anybody to do anything, even if that made them a little bit upset. But I knew that I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I think that would be my message to other women entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs, that you don't need anybody's permission to do anything. If you know that this is the right thing to do, just do it. Okay? Don't wait for your parents to say yes to you. Don't wait for the society to approve of your ideas or your decisions. Just do it. Whatever resources you have, just do it.
That was one great advice that I'm gonna remember forever. So when you look back to your journey, so what do you think other women entrepreneurs would need to grow in their own business, or maybe who hasn't started yet?
They need to be serious about what they want to do. I've had experiences with a lot of female workers who wanted to tie up with me and wanted to start their own business, but like in a few days they start giving up. You start seeing that they're not working. They're like, okay, so we have done this for 7 days now, where are the sales? Like, where are customers? That in 7 days you can't expect sales, you can't expect customers, not even for a few months. I think the most basic skill that you can have is to be serious, to not give up, to be persistent with what you want to do. A lot of people just think that being called an entrepreneur is fancy, so I want to be that. But just for the sake of looking fancy, please don't start a business because you want to look fancy, okay? Just do it because you're serious about it, because you want to do something different, because you have a skill and you think that that skill sells. Okay, so I think those are the things. Besides that, if we are talking about tools and resources, we are in the digital era, so social media plays a great role here. Be active on social media, follow your competitors, follow what they're doing, try to copy and try to improvise, and a mix of everything. It will give you where your objectives are, it will lead you to your goals, and yeah, you're good to go.
Absolutely, I think that's rightly said. And moreover, people need to have patience in the long run. I think that's one more important thing.
It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Absolutely yours. That's great, and thank you so much for being here and sharing your journey with us today. And I think everyone will be excited to know about it.
Thank you so much, Nitya. I feel empowered just being here. I feel empowered. I can just watch you drink.
That was ladies' coffee night. Love you, Chandigarh. Bye.
Bye.